The story of the Mahabharata is one of two major epics of ancient India. It is said to have originated in 400 BCE and has been retold millions of times since, going through numerous iterations and transformations as it traveled throughout India and into Eastern Asia. The Mahabharata is considered a cornerstone of Hindu and Indian culture. Welcome to Not Your Mother's Mahabharata.
This is not your mother's Mahabharata. Beware. It's fucking epic. Hosted by S.P. Jairaj.
Welcome everyone to Not Your Mother's Mahabharata. I am your host, Satish Jairaj. I also go by S.P. Jairaj, and with me, as always, is my wife, Azure Anderson.
Oh, I jumped the gun. Hello! Hello,
Yeah.
everybody. Hello.
I like that we make it very clear that even though we say the same thing in the beginning, we clearly haven't rehearsed
Yeah,
anything.
this is not
Nothing has been
pre-recorded.
rehearsed.
No, not pre-recorded.
Yeah.
No.
Not at all.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, with us today is Matt Kessan.
Hi there.
Hi, Matt.
Yeah, hi, I'm Matt Kessan. I do a show here in town called Reverend Matt's Monster Science, where I talk about the history of monsters of various sorts and all over the world. And I'm currently working on a book because I got a book deal with Tor Publishing. So
Nice.
So that'll be a history
That's
of mythological
fantastic.
monsters and cryptids. So I'm very excited about that.
I'm going to be reading that.
Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
It'll be
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
And you mentioned a little earlier how it's like you're going global.
Oh,
right?
absolutely. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's, first of all, there's a million, I'll be talking about phoenixes and unicorns and all that sort of thing. And, but there's a million books about that. And there's so many monsters in so many cultures that no one's ever heard of.
Yes.
And that are amazing. And
Agreed.
the only reason that English-speaking sources don't talk about them is basically racism. And so
To
let's
dumb it down a little bit.
yeah,
But yes.
so
yeah.
let's not do that. So
Yeah.
so it's and it, like I said, it's just this huge, all of these extraordinary monsters that nobody gets to hear about. And so certainly I'll be talking about the Western canon, but I'm going to be bringing in quite a lot of non-Western stuff.
Phenomenal.
Yes,
And you're
yes.
going all 5 continents, I'm assuming.
Oh heavens, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
I guess I'm sure there's some Antarctic monsters too. But I don't know.
No, there's nobody. I mean, prior to 100 years ago, nobody was in the Antarctic to talk about monsters.
What about Santa Claus?
Well, that's the Arctic.
Oh, my apologies.
And also for this book, I'm doing cryptids and mythological creatures. In the show, I do a lot about modern fictional monsters, and so there's tons of Antarctic. There's the Thing, and some Lovecraft and a bunch of. But because of copyright, I'm not doing as much of that in the
That
book.
is harder in the written word.
It
Yes.
is,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
but so.
So what's your familiar, where are you on like Indian monsters and things like that? What's your knowledge base there?
There's always a great deal to learn, certainly, but I like to think I know at least the basics. I know. There's Garuda, obviously, the mount of Vishnu.
Yep.
Vishnu,
Yeah.
And then also Garuda is, and I'm actually kind of trying to find the line here, but there's also tradition in which Garuda is a species. There's a lot of Garudas, and they fight the Nagas. And I'm not sure when that is or where that is, but I need to figure that out because I want to put it in the book. But and then there's the Nagas, of course, the serpent people, and the Vanaras, which are the monkey people, based on rhesus monkeys. And so those are some people ones. I just actually wrote the part of the book about the Makaras or Makaras. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Yeah, which are mostly an artistic motif. There's not a lot of stories about them, but they're sort of aquatic. Some of them are elephant fish and lion fish and stuff like that. Those are amazing.
There's a lot of lion, elephant, and snake.
Yes.
Mixtures of things.
And there's a lot of stuff that, as far as I can tell, is just artistic motifs, really, more than anything.
Yeah. Now, when you say artistic motifs, that people, what do you mean by artistic motifs?
There's a million sculptures and pictures of them, but not really any stories about what they do that I've found anyway.
Yeah.
I'd certainly love to find more. But, but like I read all over the place about what I could find about Makaras. And it was all just what they looked like. They didn't really fight heroes or have adventures or anything.
We're already on tangents. This is fantastic. I've seen like some interpretations of like Vishnu has an incarnation as a turtle.
Yeah.
And some people have kind of interpreted that as a Makara.
Oh, okay.
But it's really like some interpretations, right? I don't know if it's like, there is no like absolute.
Of course, there's a million interpretations of all of this. And my question would be, when Vishnu is a turtle that is a Makara, does he do stuff? Or is that, he does do stuff in that form?
He does, he is the base of what is the churning of the ocean.
Okay, yes.
No big deal.
So out of the churning of the ocean is where you get all these other creatures kind of come out.
Right.
What is your familiarity with the Mahabharata?
Essentially none.
Okay.
Yes.
But you do have some familiarity with the Ramayana.
Yes.
Okay.
I have read a couple different versions of the Ramayana. I was involved in a theatrical production of it some years ago, and I read a couple different translations of it, and it was amazing and fantastic because it's this huge, exciting story about flying conveyances and fiery super weapons and and monkey people, and it's great. It's very exciting.
We will see some of that today, except for the monkey people.
Okay, well, that's too bad. I do like the Vanaras.
I do like them as well. To give you a little context, so the Mahabharata basically follows the Ramayana.
Okay.
So Rama, who is the main character of the Ramayana,
of course,
after he passes from the world, he is reborn as Krishna.
Okay.
And Rama and Krishna, like the Makara / turtle, are incarnations of Vishnu.
Sure.
So, Matt, what do you love about stories?
I love about stories. I love the imagination of stories. Yeah. I love my favorite stories are the ones that make things up that don't exist or that haven't been thought of before. And of course, we all love stories just because we all love the world to be made into some kind of sense rather than just a group of unconnected happenings. I think that's what humans love about stories myself. But
that I'm absolutely. All right. Well, we're going to get going then.
Great.
All ready? Cool. So any questions at all, comments?
No, I'm ready to go.
Things, just throughout the story. Yeah, feel free.
Excellent.
So we're kind of doing the Mahabharata, and there's stories within stories. And so in our last story, there was this immortal boy who was telling stories to our main characters, the Pandavas.
Okay.
And where that story ended, so it's going back into the really ancient times.
Okay.
And it's what I'm seeing in commonality is like even when we look at like other fantasies is that it feels like the more ancient the time, the more like magical it is.
Sure.
And just with closer to like creation, it's like things were like just more magical and fluid in some ways.
Yeah. Can I ask one question here?
Please.
Real quick in the beginning? Immortal boy. So he lives forever, but he's a little boy? And he doesn't grow any...
So...
He's 16 years old forever.
He's 16 years old forever.
Okay, fine.
So Markandeya when he was born, we'll do a quick recap of this guy because he's interesting. His parents, before he was born, went to Shiva and they asked... So Shiva, the god Shiva, one of the... We will be talking a lot about Brahma, the creator, Shiva, the destroyer, and then Vishnu, the preserver, who are the Trimurti of like the main gods, beyond gods anyway, of Hindu mythology. And so parents went to Shiva and said, we would like a son because they weren't having trouble having a son. And Shiva said, you can either have a son who will live to 16 years old and be extremely virtuous.
Okay.
Or you can have a son who can live to, well, I forget exactly, way beyond that.
Who's a dick.
And be a dick.
Okay.
And be an asshole.
Yeah.
And they picked that one?
And they picked the virtuous one.
Oh, they did pick the virtuous
one. And so this kid was so virtuous, praying to Shiva, that when he was bitten by a snake, and when the god of death tried to take him, Shiva essentially intervened.
Okay.
Intervened, killed death.
Jeez.
All the other gods came and said, you gotta bring him back, man.
Yeah, that's not how this works.
You can't just kill death.
They're there for a reason, yeah.
So he brought him back, and then in that whole thing, Markandeya became an immortal.
Great.
at 16.
Well, loophole. Very
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
And he is known as a Puranika, which is he is a wise sage.
Right.
But also is like an amazing storyteller.
Great.
And has just been touring the world, telling stories, hearing stories, and then he's been telling the stories to the main characters of the Mahabharata, which are the Pandavas.
Okay.
And he was telling about the stories that led up to there's this powerful demon that has been born.
Okay.
Named Taraka.
Taraka.
Yeah.
Great.
And Taraka had a boon. Many demons have tried having boons with Brahma to make them immortal.
Sure.
And it's never like, well, you can't just be immortal. And so there's always, they'll do things that'll make them try and be immortal.
Right.
But the gods find a way.
Sure, good.
So Taraka, same thing. He has said that, okay, I can only be killed by a child son of Shiva.
Okay.
And the reason why he went that route is because also in our last episode, Shiva's wife Sati died.
Okay.
And Shiva has just gone into super mourning.
Okay.
Just doesn't want that pain ever again.
Sure.
And is just spending all his time on top of the Himalayas, meditating and just keeping away. Just an absolute hermit and recluse.
And the demon's not really having a good sense of the long game, decide that this means he's never going to have any children.
The demon's like, this is never going to happen.
Got it,
Yeah.
When Sati died, she is also Adi Shakti, which is like the eternal feminine force.
Oh, great.
And in a sense is destined to always be part of Shiva, united with Shiva.
Sure, okay.
So as Adi Shakti, so she dies, but she's reborn as Parvati.
Okay. Great.
So, yeah, great.
Good news.
And Parvati, since birth, has had visions of Shiva, knows that it is her destiny, similar to Sati, actually, to a previous incarnation, to be with Shiva.
Sure, okay.
So she, again, like her, and kind of similar to her last life as well, parents are like, I don't know about this whole thing. he's a bit of a weirdo, that guy.
No doubt, yeah.
And, but Parvati's determined, and again, feel it's her destiny.
Right.
It doesn't help that I think her sisters, I forget the name of the first one, but was cursed by Brahma in some story to be a mountain.
What? Gosh.
Her sister?
Yeah.
That's not good.
Her other sister,
That doesn't sound like a fun vacation.
Some days I'd take it, but go on.
Yeah. Her other sister was cursed to be a river.
Yeah.
And fortunately, she wasn't cursed, but so her parents are a little,
good news.
2 out of 3 kids have been turned into some natural shit.
Yeah, that doesn't sound so good. Okay, 2 questions here real quick, if I may ask.
Yeah, please.
Now, Sita was also...
Sati.
What's that?
Sati. Yes.
Was another incarnation of this.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. And then, just out of my own curiosity, as far as like monster nerd stuff, when you say demons, is this Rakshasas?
Rakshasas.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Nice.
And like the way I'm looking, it's either Rakshasas or Daityas or Asuras.
Yeah.
And in my experience reading this stuff, and feel free to interject with your own knowledge, sometimes it's like they're common out. They're just the common names.
One word.
And it seems more like Asuras is like a general name.
Yep.
The Rakshasas are definitely, I've seen, as more powerful and violent.
Yeah, and there's this whole thing where they all live on Lanka, and at least in the Ramayana.
In the Ramayana, there was, they kind of congregated on Lanka.
Yeah, right.
I've heard interpretations where the Ramayana had them more... One of them, let's say it was the Ramayana that had them, there was more of a division, as, Rakshasas are evil, others are not, devs are not.
Oh, yeah,
In the Mahabharata, it's more fluid.
Interesting. Okay, great.
And there's a part in this where one of the Pandavas visited Lanka.
Yeah.
And it was all good, because at the end of the Ramayana, it was Ravana's brother.
Right, who betrayed him for Rama anyway.
Yeah, and so he's still ruling.
Pure good and evil wasn't even a thing for the Rakshasas even then. Yeah, right.
And he's still ruling.
Great.
And ruling well, and it's a blessed nation and things like that.
Fabulous.
So, but yeah, again, so this is taking place, thousands of years even before the Ramayana.
Right, okay.
And so, where was I? Okay, so
sorry.
Parvati is basically climbed up the Himalayas and is doing
prayers and devotions and meditations towards Shiva. Yeah, for Shiva. But Shiva is so closed off.
Okay.
He is completely, he doesn't know she exists.
Right.
Because he has just been so deep in these meditations and is committed fully to it.
Full hermitage, sure.
Right. So she then kind of like speaks to Brahma.
Okay.
And Brahma recommends to talk to Kamadeva, who is the god of love.
Sure. Seems like the
that
right.
totally makes sense.
Seems like the right move. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would do that if I like to think I would have thought of that myself. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah. So she summons Kamadeva.
Okay.
And so Kamadeva, who actually came, so Brahma's the creator, and a lot of like the people and the races and the planet just kind of came from parts of him. Kamadeva came from his heart, came from Brahma's heart.
Ah,
so
splendid. Yes.
yeah,
Very
god
nice.
of love. And so Kamadeva, I believe he's young, boyish.
Okay.
He bow and arrow.
Nice.
The bow is made of sugarcane.
Stop it.
Yeah. And
It's too sweet.
And I looked for like different interpretations just in case, because there's always different interpretations. But the string is made of bees.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
sometimes
so the bowstring is made of
The
bees?
bowstring is made of
The
bees.
arrow is made of sugarcane?
No, the bow,
The
the,
bow
shaft.
itself.
The shaft is made of
Yeah,
sugarcane.
the bow itself is made of
Okay.
sugarcane.
I was like,
Yeah, the string is made of bees.
great.
And the arrows are flowers.
The water flowers?
The arrows.
Oh, okay. Sure. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, and he rides a giant parrot.
Perfect.
Hi, listeners. If you are enjoying the Not Your Mother's Mahabharata podcast, we invite you to visit our website, spjairaj.com, where you can see the other projects we've got going on. If you're a fan of mythic and magical filled stories, you can check out my fantasy books and explore the magical world of Adajari, where my stories take place. You can read up on imagination life coaching to see how I help creatives, individuals, and teams expand and apply their imagination towards living happier and more fulfilling lives. You can also look up my related self-help books that are inspired by global myths. If you live in the Twin Cities Metro and want to see me tell stories live, you can look up the calendar to see my upcoming shows. Or, if you are interested in bringing some storytelling and imagination directly to your community, there is the option to start that conversation on the website as well. And of course, you can check out all our episodes of the Not Your Mother's Mahabharata podcast. You can find all of this and more at spjairaj.com. That is spjayraj.com. All right, back to the show.
See, that's the thing, man. I mean, like I was saying about the Ramayana, is is all the fiery super weapons and the monkey person who turns into the size of a mountain. But the thing, it to my mind, it reminds me, if you don't mind my going off for just a second, it reminds me of it's like Americans thinking that Japanese entertainment is goofy and ridiculous and over the top. The thing about it is that all that's happening is where your where your suspension of disbelief occurs.
Yeah.
And suspension of disbelief is an arbitrary goalpost, man. You can put that anywhere you want. And the thing is that we in the West and in America have a very conservative suspension of disbelief. And the how do I pronounce Ramayana?
Ramayana. Well, it's either one.
Okay.
I.e., I don't know, listeners.
But you take the Ramayana or the yokai in Japan or something like that, and they are much more bananas to our point of view. But that's not. It's just a moving of the goalpost in a way that doesn't actually change anything. You know, the goalpost is not important. You can put to my mind, it's frankly a valuing of imagination that I think is enviable. So so make your string out of bees. Let's do this.
Yeah, what I'm going to take from that
Fly it on
is
your
simply
parrot.
that, and there's a line of this in the Big Bang Theory of all things, and I completely agree that Kamadeva is way cooler than Cupid.
Yeah.
Completely.
Way cooler
we've
than
just
Cupid.
proven that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, way cooler than Cupid.
Yeah.
Cupid is such a pansy compared to
Cupid involves no bees. So, yeah. That's
no
great.
bees,
and has
no
to wear
giant
a
parrot.
diaper.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Very,
Incontinent.
yeah.
Incontinent.
That is the goalpost of
Incontinent?
disbelief for
There
me
we go,
that
I did it.
that I will stick to.
Fair enough, yes.
Yeah, I love it.
So approaches Kamadeva, and asks Kamadeva to basically shoot his arrow at Shiva.
Yeah.
And he's hesitant.
Yeah.
He's been doing this quite a while.
I would imagine.
But Shiva's Shiva.
Right.
Shiva's the destroyer. He's in the middle of his tapasya meditation. Yeah.
You know,
he's
you
in
don't
the zone.
mess with people like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In other stories, we've seen that the kind thing is to wait till they're out of it.
Sure. That
Could
sounds
be like
reasonable.
2,000
thing.
years, though.
If even that. Like he's the god of destruction,
Yeah.
everything. So who the hell knows?
Let's not mess with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
She wants her man.
She wants a man, and then the other gods are like we need something to happen to
cycle
this
to
guy
keep
because we
happening,
need
yeah.
this kid.
Yeah.
We
yeah.
need this child
Oh, my God.
because at this point Taraka has just been ravaging the heavens. The gods might be just scattered in all of the places because
Okay.
he's just
Oh,
owned
so he's
everything.
got his immortality.
He's already got his
He has
immortality.
got his immortality unless the kid kills him.
Unless
Yeah.
this kid
Got
who
it.
doesn't exist kills him because of all the stuff,
Yeah.
right?
Okay, fabulous.
So Kamadeva shoots his arrow at Shiva
Great.
and disturbs Shiva's meditations and
Gets hit in the head with a flower. Boink.
third eye opens.
Sure.
Shiva's
Yikes.
deadly third eye
Oh, no.
from this, and in the direction of the arrow,
Okay.
vaporizes Kamadeva.
No, not love.
Oh.
Vaporizes
Oh,
Kamadeva.
that's
Shiva.
bad news.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody likes that.
No. Specifically, poor Kamadeva's wife, Rati, goddess of love.
Okay, yeah. She's not going to be too pleased.
So
no.
has now Kamadev just vaporized
Just
him.
doesn't even exist anymore. Okay.
Yeah. Ash.
Jesus.
So Rati just kind of comes, mourning, has put some of the ash on her, and blames Sati for this,
Well, sure.
and curses Sati
Ugh.
that she will never bear children.
No.
Oh, come on. We got to be looking at the larger scale here,
Yeah.
guys. Are we talking? I mean, nobody likes meetings, but can we all sit down
Yeah,
and see what's happening here?
emotions are a little high.
Yeah.
Her love, the god of love, just died.
Yeah.
And now the whole reason anyone did this
Yes.
has been undone.
Pretty
Maybe
much. She
nobody
just says
told
that she
her.
just says that probably
Yeah,
would
right.
never.
Nobody told her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either no one had told her or
Even
just
an email.
She didn't give a shit.
that
She was too mad.
heightened emotions.
Right.
So Sati will never bear children.
Oh,
Yikes.
for God's sake.
And Shiva's been meditating for so long. He comes and is like, I've seen two versions of this.
Okay, all right.
I think we can have both.
Sure.
So one is that he says that Kamadeva will never die,
Okay.
but instead will become Etherreal,
Which is what?
What is
which
that?
basically means that there will be love everywhere
Oh.
and will live in that sense.
Well, thumbs up to that, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
That happened? I don't know.
because there's no physical being.
Can we? I mean, yeah. Seems I'm not really seeing that, but all right. Yeah. Love to, but
Maybe it
guys,
wore off
Yeah.
after like 3,000 years.
Yeah, who knows? But then also says that the other one is that in the next age, that they will be reunited in the next age.
Okay, that's more like.
And so there's a story in there where it's actually one of Krishna's sons, and then actually like an older like maidservant.
Okay.
And so there's a story there with how they reunite
Oh, okay.
ages back,
what's
ages later.
Now, what's the definition of an age here? Is it the same as in like English, where it's kind of an undefined huge period of time, or does like the sun get destroyed and get reborn, or that kind of thing?
Within the Hindu mythology, there are these specific ages called the yugas.
Okay.
And each yuga is a certain, huge period of time.
Yeah.
And I believe that the Ramayana was in a yuga.
Sure.
And then the Mahabharata is in the next yuga.
Got it. Okay.
And those two kind of, in my mind, follow pretty, it is one after the other.
Sequentially, yeah.
As opposed to some of the other stories.
Right, okay.
I am answering, you're asking questions that I'm Do not take me as absolute fact, listeners.
Oh, no.
But I'm glad you're asking me these, because these are awesome.
And they're very confusing. Yeah, right. Okay, great. But so when he says in the next...
In like
another
2
age,
ages or so.
he means in a couple yugas from now.
Yeah.
Great, okay.
And it should even... It'll be kind of in the telling... It'll be in the age that is happening... Because it's with Krishna, who's in the Mahabharata with the Pandavas.
Yeah.
So it's in the age of this story.
Oh, okay, great.
But not, because this is going back 2 yugas
later.
for these stories.
Right, okay, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So, okay. So but what does happen, fortunately,
Yes.
is that Shiva has still been awakened.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he does see Parvati.
Yeah. I mean, did the arrow work?
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Essentially,
Okay.
it awakened him. He sees Parvati. He acknowledges that all that she has done. Starts seeing that she is indeed Sati reborn.
Yeah, great.
Cool.
And so they get together.
Nice.
Hey.
Yeah, no, there's more to getting together than procreating. So yeah, that's fine. Yes, of course.
Now for the gods, though,
Yeah.
they need to get this procreation on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
sure. There's a thing happening.
Yeah. So Sati goes to live with Shiva in the Himalayas.
Okay.
And a lot of time goes by. And the gods
Everybody's
are
probably like, hello.
what the fuck is happening, man? Like,
Yeah.
are they, like, I know that there's this curse as well, but something's got to be happening. It's still in the proclaimed and all that stuff. And
Yeah.
what is the word? Oracles and shit like that.
Yeah,
This should
right,
still be happening. Why is nothing fucking happening?
Right.
So finally, Agni, the god of fire.
Oh yes. I've heard that one. Yeah.
Agni goes to. That's what's cool, is that many figures from the Ramayana will appear.
Sure.
The gods, anyway.
Yeah. Right.
So Agni, god of fire,
Yeah.
goes up the Himalayas, knocks on the door, and like tries yelling for them inside. Like, we just need an update, guys.
Are you having sex?
Yeah.
Right.
Are you guys having sex?
How
but there's
is this going?
There's no reply.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no reply. And
They're
he's like,
napping.
Yeah.
they probably can't even hear me. So he just kind of goes in,
Oh.
and Shiva and Sati, like, Shiva rolls off of Sati. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Hello.
In answer to your question, yeah. Right. Yeah.
And in the moment that Shiva rolls off of Sati,
Oh no.
that just as he was about to ejaculate,
What was
And
this was the first time, or what? Anyway, go on. Yes.
he has been. Here's how we're
So
going.
Agni ruined everything.
Here's our version. He has been, and this is maybe even the
specific.
version. He is, like, the thing is, like, with all these meditations and things like that, you're completely celibate.
Yeah. Of course.
So he's been
yeah.
building a lot of energy,
Oh yes.
and so can last quite a while. So maybe they've just been doing it all this
For
time.
years now.
Yeah,
Anyway.
they're gods.
Right. Yeah.
You know, like a woman died and was reborn. Like, that's already at least like 100 or so years.
Right.
my goodness.
And
And
there's a lot
he
of
was-
bad luck here as far as timing is concerned. So,
Yeah,
right.
But he was celibate for that long, and so they've just been fucking for that long.
Sure.
Agni
Maybe.
comes in right as he's like, "What the hell?"
The
rolls
surprise
off.
just did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his semen
I'm
drops
really
onto the
waiting for
floor.
end of this then. Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Oh no,
His
it lands on
semen
the floor.
drops
Relatively normal.
onto the floor.
Oh, I know what's gonna happen.
So you have to clean that up.
I don't know if you do. What do you think
Oh, I
happens?
don't know.
What do you think happens?
I mean, generally, when the semen lands on the ground, a child emerges.
That has happened. That has happened.
That's what happens. Okay.
That happens a lot.
In this case.
I guess it's not in the grass.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not on the grass. It's just on cold Himalayan stone floor
Okay.
stuff. Agni panics.
Oh yeah, I would.
Agni's like, oh shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons to feel bad right now.
Yeah. I don't know why he chooses this form. This is where I'm excited for the metaphors here.
Yeah.
What?
Turns into a pigeon.
Yeah.
No.
No, that could happen.
Why?
That's what I might do. Yeah.
And
Pigeon?
turns into a pigeon and swallows it up.
No!
Or at least keeps it in his mouth.
Oh yeah, that I did not expect. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not. I did not, in fact, expect the pigeon, but
Yeah.
But the pigeon was less weird than what the pigeon did. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
So pigeon tries to save the situation.
How is that saving anything? I mean, it's
There's a
saving
lot of
that.
moments made in like the panicky moments.
Agni is panicking. Yeah. Agni
Yeah.
is not good right now.
So doesn't know what to do with it.
Yeah. Awkward.
flies away.
Can't just spit it out. Can't just
Spit it out.
No, that would not be right.
This is the semen. This is the semen of Shiva.
Yeah.
This is burning.
Probably fighting in his mouth.
It's
It is
important.
powerful. It is nuclear. Even the god of fire is struggling with this
Yeah.
in his mouth.
Yeah, gotcha.
And eventually, it's too much for this poor fiery pigeon
Yeah.
and spits it out.
Okay.
But where?
Spits it out over the river.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
In some cases, this is the Ganges River.
Sure.
In some cases, this is the Kutila River.
Okay.
When Kutila was Parvati's sister who was turned into the river.
Oh, sure.
So it falls into the river,
Oh my god.
and the river starts to boil.
Yeah, no, that's the real semen, man. That's
Poison semen.
I don't know poison, but
Seems
superpower.
really high,
Holy Hannah.
boiling the entire river.
Yeah.
And so the river, fortunately, a conscious
River
being,
becomes soup.
huh?
River's just soup now.
Fortunately, being conscious in this sense, is able to kind of gather and push it into a shore,
Jeez. Yeah, okay, great. And where does that
onto the shore.
Under the grass.
Reeds it was.
Under the reeds. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it kind of spreads and becomes like just a golden, I would say it almost
A
like
golden
On
what?
Golden Pond.
ground reeds.
Oh, the reeds turn to gold.
Yeah, I don't know. No, they don't turn into gold, but they have that color.
They become gold.
A lovely
yes.
bronzy color.
Well, that sounds very
Bronzy
nice.
color.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Okay.
And then there's where they start to what is the term here? Yeah, I don't know the term here. Germinate.
Okay.
And
What? So the semen is germinating with
The reeds.
reeds.
Yeah.
or where the reeds do germinate as well, like with the soil.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
okay,
sort of
okay,
like
okay.
it's sort of like what you were. To my,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know the rest of the story, but to my mind, it's like what you were saying about when the semen spills on the ground
Yes.
and the baby is born from
Just
the ground.
grows
Yeah.
from the earth.
Just we've had a little bit of.
Yeah.
It had a journey.
Yes.
And that journey included fire,
Yeah.
included water,
And now earth.
and now earth.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Well, and
somebody,
air, kind of. So,
Yeah.
yeah, right.
somebody needs to come blow
It was a
on
bird, right?
Yeah,
So
right. It flew through the air. We're doing all right.
So it goes, and it's either one, but let's gonna go with the other version, which is kind of six.
Six
what?
babies.
Six kids start to kind of
Good.
come from this,
Excess.
Great.
and there are these women who are part of the constellation
Okay.
known as the Kritikas,
Okay.
and the Kritikas come down
Okay.
and are enamored by these children.
One of them's like, hey, look, there's some babies down there. No one's tending them.
Yeah.
So they come down
Yeah.
and they nurture these six babies.
Yeah.
Aw.
And if you want to kill this Rakshasa at some point, just when, we're not going to tell you how to live your life, but that's a possibility for you. One of you. There's six of you, so I'm sure one of you will take care of it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So they start to nurture these six kids,
Yeah.
and Parvati at some point, like word spreads, people know things. Parvati finds out
That's the kind of thing.
that
Yeah.
this
yeah.
is the journey. Probably track down Agni. Was like, all right, where did it go?
The sort of Rube Goldberg machine that led to this. Yeah.
Yeah. Talk to Agni, talk to her sister,
Right.
and then finds the Kritikas and the six babies,
Great.
and the Kritikas, as far as I know, the Kritikas were like, they're not like taking ownership of anything.
We were just
This is
taking
the
care
mother.
of them,
We
girl.
found these babies. Yeah.
So Parvati gathers them, and as she gathers them together, they all form back
Oh my god, freaky.
into one child
To a Voltron child. Yeah.
with six heads.
No!
Nice. Yeah,
So
that's
they
what I'm
just went
talking
thump,
about.
thump, 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 thump. But the heads, why didn't the heads go together?
I really wanted them to be a Voltron child, where one child was one arm and one child was another arm, and so forth. But six heads is also pretty good.
Six
yeah.
heads is, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
In another version of the story, it was one child, but then all six of the Kritikas wanted to nurture the child, so the kid even as a baby, developed 6 heads.
I see.
So
Okay.
different versions
Each
of the
them got
tail.
to-
Okay, but
I
either
like
way,
this one better because
either way, they
each of
fix it.
the constellation women taking care of one head is awkward to me.
Agreed.
But yeah, no,
I
great.
agree
okay.
with that wholeheartedly.
Okay, with you so far. Got
Okay.
it.
So,
6-headed baby,
Yep.
6-headed baby.
and it's a little boy, a little girl,
Little boy.
a little of both.
Little boy.
Okay, little boy.
Yeah.
Got it.
People have a lot of heads in this
Oh, yeah.
True.
in this tradition sometimes. So this is 6 is Ravana had like 50, I think. And
Ravana had 10.
10? Okay.
Imagine how
Well,
much this
but
man
again, and
has.
I'm not here to correct you, but this is another thing where there's a million different versions. I
Yeah.
know there's a version where he had fully 50.
Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Well, when we
He was
talked
in the middle of a
earlier,
fight or
you were also you mentioned that kind of the play that you did was more of like an East Asia, like further east, like
Oh,
Malaysian
that's true. It was
one.
Indonesian, so that might have been part of
So
the thing.
and
yeah.
that there are different versions of the Ramayana
Yep.
where it's that.
Yep, that's a fact. Yeah.
And even like Shiva, like actually like is in even like earlier in the same story had like 5 heads as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So,
and there's
yeah.
the arms and all that sort of thing. So
Yeah, the arms are just throwing some zeros, man.
Oh my god.
Some of these. So, because he has been raised by the Kritikas, or like they were there, he is known as Kartikaya,
Okay.
which is, I think it's meant to be like children of the Kritika, a child of the Kritikas.
Gotcha.
So Kartikaya also has like other names, which escaping me at the moment. All these gods have like so many other names.
Yeah.
Right? But Kartikaya is ready to go.
Great.
After like, let's say 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Yeah.
Take me on, I'm going to take on Taraka.
Well,
Is
he's
it?
the
Is
son
he
of-
still like a child, or is he grown?
He's still a
Fully
child
grown.
because
He's
that
like,
was the term.
"Pew!"
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
So not merely an offspring,
Yeah.
but a child.
child.
Oh, interesting. Okay, sure,
Okay.
cool.
What follows then?
His head's too big for his 6 heads. And they're too big for his body, and he's toddling about
Yeah.
with a sword. And
Yeah.
that's a great.
And I've seen like
Thinking of Rugrats right now.
there are pictures of him with just the one head. Usually, it's like the heads are kind of what you want for the story.
I want all
so
the heads.
Okay, so for you guys, picture with all 6 heads.
Yeah.
Absolutely, however you want.
All the heads.
1 to 6. Don't go more than 6.
Different hats
That's
on
wrong.
each.
No, that's weird.
Yeah. There is, and this is something that I like. This is like could be an amazing battle because it's a big war between the demons and the gods.
Oh, let's do this. Yeah.
and
nice.
it's like I read one version and it was just summarized it, and then I read another one and it was like, oh, this is much more grand. So
Oh.
it's really like gods versus demons,
Right.
and everyone's playing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, so there are points with Brahma's in there. There is Veerbhadra, who was a demon in our last story, who came out of Shiva's hair.
Oh, yeah.
And actually slaughtered all the gods
Jeez.
for a different when Sathi died, actually.
Watch that
Yeah.
hair. Yeah.
But so he's in this fight and he's fighting the demons. He himself has like Gunnas, who are other forms of like Shiva demons,
Oh, sure.
with him as well.
Yep.
It's a grand battle, and like everyone does fairly well against Taraka. Like even like Vishnu takes a crack at him.
Okay.
Does decently well. Veerbhadra does really well.
Yeah.
But never
nobody all the way well.
nobody
Yeah.
all the way well.
Yeah.
So then there's kind of a regrouping. And
Somebody's
then
like, wasn't there a prophecy about this?
yes, yeah. Veerbhadra was like,
More meetings. These
I
guys
came
need
out of
meetings.
Shiva. I'm gonna fight this motherfucker.
Right.
But he's an adult.
Yep.
So-
This is the part I just now got. Right.
Does decently well, but yes. And then it does come down to Kartikaya, who is god of war,
Yeah.
does, I guess, manages to kind of make it so that it's just him versus Veerbhadra, and all these other battles are happening around them.
Cool.
Yeah,
Sure.
like
Right. Yeah, that's
many
right.
movies
Yeah.
with that kind of format, right?
Absolutely. That's
course.
a good looking thing. Yeah.
So Kartikaya versus Taraka, and big, powerful fight. Taraka tries turning into storms,
Okay.
but let's say in this, I don't know, what would counter a storm?
What would?
What would counter a storm?
Yeah.
The sun.
Okay, so he turns into like a
That's
sun.
good. Yeah.
And so it's like all these things where tries taking different forms, and with the imagination of a child, Kartikaya is always able
Oh, that's fun.
to kind of
that's
like
super fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's my own edition. But
Turns into a
makes sense.
baseball.
Nice
The
work.
other one turns into a bat. Flop.
Yeah. So but
Yeah.
always with this beautiful child imagination, always is able to kind of counter him.
Great.
Right? Always able to counter. And yeah, in the end, spear through Taraka's heart.
Yeesh.
Taraka's dead.
That's it. That's what we needed.
Beats Taraka.
Great.
So,
Hell yeah.
yeah. So that is done. Taraka did have 3 children.
That'll happen.
And I'll say the names once because it's
They're not much fun.
Vidyumali, Virgarama, and Tarakaksha.
Okay.
Collectively known, as they will kind of later, but we're going to do it now for simplicity,
Fine.
as the Tripura.
Tripura. Okay.
Tripura. So the Tripura demons also are, all right, we need boons. We need a boon from Brahma.
Okay.
The way it works is like if they do their devotions,
Then they get
Brahma
a boon.
will give them the boon.
Well,
There's no, it's a physical law, even though Brahma's one of the gods, technically.
Yeah.
It's a rule of law.
No, yeah, we wouldn't have these exciting adventures
Yeah.
if there weren't rules, yeah.
I saw one version, which is where they talk to Brahma, and they're like, "Hey, we want these boons. We want a boon," and he's like, "Well, you got to do years and years and years of meditation,
Right.
And they're like, "We're the children of Taraka. Like, we can do him. We know it's gonna happen."
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Brahma's actually
Sounds sketch to me. But,
Yeah,
But
but-
Brahma goes for it?
Brahma goes for it. Brahma's like, "Yeah, let's just start this now. Let's just start the
Okay.
cycle now." And that's like my one written version. I looked online; they had no mentions of these things when I looked at multiple sources
Okay.
where they actually did do the devotions and
That seems
stuff.
like how
but
it should work, but all right, yeah.
This was fabulously funny, like because in every
We're gonna
because
do
they're always
it.
like I said, like
We
you-
can do
people are
it.
throwing in these zeros like when they're doing these devotions
yeah.
and things, and so many other stories we've done, and these guys are like, "Well, we can do it," and like, well, let's just move the story along.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, sure.
So-
yeah.
Yeah.
And so their boon is like assuming like negotiation thing because you can't just be immortal.
No.
It was like you can't just be immortal.
There has
Right.
to be a,
So like make us 3 3 floating fortresses
That's not too bad.
that are invincible.
Okay.
Cool.
And Brahma's like you can't make them invincible.
Okay.
So fine, they can only be destroyed. It's so specific. They can only be destroyed
Nice.
when they come together by a single flaming arrow.
Fabulous.
Wait. Okay.
That's that.
When the fortresses come together,
Yeah.
so they get pushed into each other by a strong breeze.
On
And I
purpose,
guess
I would
they're
assume.
gonna travel
Someone
on
with a
like
really big arm span.
they kind of travel like satellites in a way, and so
Oh,
on a certain time in like every 1,000
Oh.
years or so,
So it's a
they
natural-
They'll
they'll come
align.
together.
A great
Yeah.
conjunction like in the dark crystal.
Yeah.
Right.
So there's one of
Yeah.
iron, there's one of silver,
Nice.
and there's one of gold.
of course.
So the one of iron, I believe, is like floating like above the earth. The one of
Okay.
silver is in the sky, and the one of gold is in the heavens.
Okay.
Okay.
Oswalga.
Totally makes sense.
Yeah. And each son of the Tripura are in each one.
Got it. Makes sense.
Cool.
So,
With you. The UFO people love this stuff, by the way. It's not real great of them, but, this is all evidence of UFOs in ancient
Yeah.
times, and no, it isn't really. People made some stuff up.
Yes.
For example, some of the other things in this story that were probably not space aliens, and instead were just made up. So,
Yeah.
so hooray for making things up is what I'm saying.
We've come across some other pretty fascinating ships that have also been very space alien.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So cool.
So, floating fortresses
Yeah.
of Daityas, i.e. Rakshasas, ruled by these guys. Here's where I find the story is interesting. They follow all the good laws. They follow the Vedas. The books of wisdom about truth and justice. And so they're actually really holy cities in this sense.
Yeah.
They're all practicing goodness.
Fabulous.
All practicing goodness, all believe in karma. All 3.
Sounds wonderful.
Yes, I agree. The gods are concerned.
Why?
Because they
Do they just need drama? What's their
They
thing here?
need drama.
there have been like this is what's like here's let me continue
Please.
with this and we'll discuss this because for sure. But one aspect is like, are we sure they're doing good? Like all these Rakshasas are joining them. They're becoming bigger and more powerful.
Oh, they're getting suspicious.
They're becoming suspicious.
Yeah.
Got it.
And they just don't like it. They just don't
Something
like
smells
it.
wrong.
Yeah.
Something smells bad here.
Yeah.
To them, the Daityas
It's too
will
nice.
always be bad.
Right.
Part
right,
of their nature.
It's just
You know,
sus, yeah.
they're, what is the term? Demonist? I can't say they're racist, but demonist.
Demonist. I was
yeah.
going to say they're being
Or
racist, but
Rakshasist.
they're not. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And so they approach Brahma,
Sure.
the gods do. They approach Brahma and it's like, hey, you got 3 floating fortresses up here
Full of Daityas.
full of the Daityas. We don't know what they're really doing behind there. They gotta be evil in some way. Can we get rid of them?
There's no
What's
way they're
the
just having
scheme?
pancake
Yeah, this
breakfasts.
is-
Yeah.
This is not the gods at their
Reading
best, if you ask me.
stories.
But,
No, it's about to get so much worse.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And the gods are, and like Brahma's like, no, they haven't done anything wrong.
Calm down.
Yeah.
Guys.
They haven't done anything wrong.
Yeah.
Just doing like flower arranging.
if we
and stuff.
attack them when they haven't done anything wrong, it's against nature, not gonna happen.
Yeah.
So he says, go off.
Yeah,
Not gonna
no,
happen.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, we're not doing this. Good.
So then they approach Shiva.
Who is altogether a little more down to...
They ask
Clown
him.
to clown.
Yeah.
Shiva's not.
Good.
Oh, good.
Good for
Shiva is also just, nope, they're not doing anything wrong.
Yeah.
And I think even these demons are like prey to Shiva as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know that for sure that the person who constructed this is Maya.
Okay.
Maya is the Rakshasa or an Asura architect of the Asuras.
Oh, yeah.
So same ranking as the architect of the gods, but just with the Asuras. And
Got
he
it.
made this. And Maya is a Shiva devotee
Okay, then.
for sure.
Cool.
And so Shiva's like, they haven't done anything wrong, man.
Right.
They haven't done anything wrong.
Yeah.
This is fine. Like there's no need to
this
do
is not-
anything.
Leave him
we're not-
alone.
Leave him alone.
Yeah.
Then they go to Vishnu.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
And Vishnu's like, we cannot, because they haven't done anything wrong.
Okay.
We can try and get them to do something wrong.
Okay.
So in some renditions of the stories, the fall from grace happens naturally.
Okay.
In this, the version that I'm going to tell, because it's way more controversial, from the ocean comes a guy called Arahant.
Arahant?
Arahant.
Arahant.
And this person is instructed by Vishnu. Enter the realm
He's a plant.
and teach and try and spread a religion of adharma.
And instigate.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So dharma is all that is good.
Yeah.
Adharma is all that is bad.
Okay.
Teach them that crime does pay.
Yeah.
Teach them that there's no such thing as karma. And in some sense, it's like, see if you can. If you can't, then it's fine.
Yeah. Then,
Tempt them a little bit instead of
Right.
waiting so long. Tempt them a little bit. See what you can do.
Interesting.
And if they do, then we have reason to attack.
Right.
If not, then we're fine.
Right.
He goes there with this intent to do it,
Yeah.
and for many, many years, it doesn't work.
Okay.
But then it just starts to turn,
Great.
and he seduces the demons.
Sure.
This dude,
From the
created
sea.
by Vishnu,
Yeah.
to start to go back to their old ways.
I see.
And they become 3 floating fortresses of darkness and evil and adharma.
Well, hell.
When they could have just been sparkly and lovely.
Well, it's
and
interesting.
had a nice time.
Because on the one hand, it's, you see, I'm reminded of 2 versions of this. First of all, there's the idea that Lucifer did not fall, but was pushed, as
Yes.
it were.
Yeah.
And then I'm also reminded of, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the pretty old now online cartoon Axe Cop, which is
Axe Cop.
it was a comic that was basically dictated by a 5-year-old, and then his dad drew it.
Okay.
It was completely insane bananas. And I just remember there was one where Axe Cop was getting wishes, and one of his wishes was, "I wish that all aliens would turn evil then die. And I'm like, nah. That's not too good. But he was 5, you know. But on the other hand, this is also, you know, so obviously it's terrible on this level, you know.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, we've had instigation and all that sort of thing, and that's not cool. On the other hand, it does occur to me like you could repackage this as like a test of the citadels.
Yeah.
Where, I mean, sure, you're moral now, but does your morality stand up to any challenge?
Yeah.
Sure.
The way that this story is put together, it doesn't really. You could put together the story more nicely as a test, but in this it's just instigating and screw you, Jackson.
Mostly because instead of sending someone to test them, you could just send someone to be good with them.
Yeah, right.
No, but
right, exactly. Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
You don't have to stir the pot.
No, you don't have to stir the pot here, right? And this was, and like, the version I read where there were years where it was fine, and then he just like, let's try harder to corrupt them.
Good Lord.
So,
dang.
3 floating kingdom, 3 floating like cities,
3 floating cities,
fortresses, right?
Yeah.
And so now they've gone evil. Jeez. Now they go to Shiva.
All 3 of them?
All 3. It's spread.
Good Lord.
Yeah. And these things are taking time, right?
Sure, but still.
Yeah. And so they become evil.
Yeah.
Now they need to be dealt with.
Right.
And so
let's get the flaming arrow.
They approach Shiva. Mm-hmm. And it's like, okay, how do we do this?
Right.
Right? Because it's like one thing about these things is like there's a way to like this is how it will happen in a way. But, you know, if I were to dip my arrow in fire and just shoot it, it's not going to do shit.
No, because we need to be in their great conjunction. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. So, but even so, they time it so that once the 3 kingdoms do come together.
Yeah.
Shiva, right, so they have Vishwakarma. Vishwakarma is the architect of the gods.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so Vishwakarma builds a golden Vimana flying chariot.
Sure, yep, I love those things.
I love a flying chariot.
So Shiva rides the flying chariot. Mm-hmm. Driving the chariot is Brahma.
Okay.
The 4 horses of this chariot are the 4 Vedas.
Well.
Okay.
Super group.
Mm-hmm. The bow of this arrow. Mm-hmm. Sorry, the bow is the Mount Meru, so a mountain.
Okay.
That has been reformed into a bow.
Nice.
What?
That's probably a pretty good bow then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The string.
Seriously.
Yeah. The string is Vasuki, who is the giant snake.
Oh, nice. Okay, let's do this.
Oh.
A naga, I presume, or just a snake?
Sometimes seen as a naga as well.
Okay, yeah, got it.
And then the arrow. The arrow is mostly Vishnu.
Okay.
Okay.
Good start.
Just hands up.
Yeah. The shaft of the arrow is Vayu.
Okay.
God of the wind.
Oh, that's probably
so this
good.
is like he's on his shoulders, or
it's kind of like this reformed into it.
So cool.
Yeah.
No, I like to imagine they're both tiny, just on top of each other,
and then
going go.
The back. I've seen like arrows that are meant to be like the Brahmastra, and it's just like the heads of Brahma on the and it still looks cool.
That's neat though.
Yeah. And then this
screams as it comes towards you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agni forms the back of the arrow.
Okay, so I thought we might need him in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gives it a little propellant.
Yeah.
Well, plus the whole prophecy is that it has to be a flaming arrow, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we can say that he covers the whole thing in this sheath, right?
Right.
And another name for this is the Pasupatra.
Okay.
This arrow itself.
Oh, fine.
And that's something that later in the story is passed on to Arjuna.
Okay.
Cool.
Of the Pandavas.
Right.
Yeah. Takes the arrow, fires the arrow, right as the 3 kind of come together.
Right.
And destroys it all.
Kabam.
Woo!
Destroys this
The
massive
flying citadel.
Yeah, destroyed this massive citadel. One thing that one thing that does happen is that after he fires the arrow, Maya, who is a devotee of Shiva,
Right.
is also there.
Oh, dude.
But Nandi, which is Shiva's bull,
Oh, yeah.
and in essence part of Shiva as well,
Right.
warns him ahead of time.
Oh, that's good.
So Maya does get to
out of
escape.
there.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, good to have an out.
Phew.
Yeah.
And
Good to have people on the outside.
destroys the Tripura stronghold, and
Well-
it just comes clashing down.
Well, good God.
Yeah.
So much.
Good God is an interesting term.
God's doing something. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
So that's the story that is told. And I forgot. Let's all just to point out also, Surya and Chandra, the sun and the moon, are also the wheels.
Okay.
I want to make sure we add that.
Oh, of the
Okay.
of the flying chariot.
Of the flying chariot.
Okay.
Word. Yeah,
Yeah.
Got it.
those are good words.
So,
The
yeah,
wheels for
so-
flying chariot. Yeah,
Sun, moon, air,
Everything.
fire, Brahma,
all of
Vishnu,
the essential parts of reality
Shiva.
are arrayed against this.
just against this thing of evil.
Yeah.
Air quote evil?
It's
No,
evil.
actual evil.
They're
They
evil
found
now.
out.
Evil,
All
yeah.
right.
It's for a bad reason,
Fine.
but
Yeah.
but it is for actual evil. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
What is... So that's like the story within the story.
Yeah.
What's cool here is also that Maya is also in the Mahabharata.
Okay.
And you might remember this. Maya is the architect of the demons,
Yeah. Right. We just
who was saved from a fire, spared from a fire, and he builds for the main character of the Mahabharata, the Pandavas. He builds this palace of illusions.
Oh, so
nice.
cool.
So, and he was the one who just got saved from this as well.
Yeah,
yes?
and he's the one
So
who-
he just gets saved a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, yes, he does.
Good for right.
Partly because of his devotions to Shiva.
That's great. Yeah.
So yeah, he got saved from that. He got saved from another one, and builds the palace of illusions.
That's great.
For the Pandavas,
Right.
and that's as much as I got for you today.
I will. That's amazing. That's fantastic. Yeah. No, this is great. Yeah, this is every bit as fun as the Ramayana, but the full pantheon wasn't so much in evidence in the Ramayana.
You
So,
got a good story today. You
Yeah,
got one.
really?
All of
Okay.
them. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Oh, that's
Yeah.
very cool. One thing I realized is that, and I don't know how much of your listenership will be able to sympathize with this or not, but I did recognize several Agni, and I'm not pronouncing this right, but Karakaya.
Yeah.
Those names I recognized as well, and the reason I recognized those names was the first edition Dungeons and Dragons Deities and Demigods book,
yes.
which of course has a whole chapter on the Hindu deities, including all the,
Yeah.
including the big ones, but also including Agni and Kartikaya, and of course their hit points and their armor classes, so that you could maybe kill them with your sword +2. So
Yeah, sure.
so that is the somewhat ignominious way in which I know some of those names.
Our
as well.
last guest is very much a D&D person.
Sure, yeah.
And makes games, has been more invested than most.
What's his
Aaron
name?
King is his name.
Okay, no,
And we had a further discussion, but he was up for having this discussion on where is Hindu mythology in RPG games.
Sure.
So we had a great discussion on that. Yeah.
And that will be shared on our Patreon page.
That's going to be
so
on the Patreon
if you want to hear
page.
about that.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.